Hey y'all, happy Tuesday evening. I don't know where y'all are, but I am in Maryland. And when I tell you we got some snow, it started snowing this afternoon. Well, no, this evening. I went in the gym and it was like doing a little bit of spitting snow, if you will. I came out. Yeah. So we got snow. Y'all let me know if y'all got snow. I didn't say that. Thank you for tuning into another What Else is Going On, aka We Go Podcast YouTube video. I'm your girl, Taria. So just want to do a real quick video of some housewife topics. Y'all, I call myself putting in some garlic bread in the oven. I was like, all right, bet. You know what? I'm going to wait until the 8 minutes is up and then I'm going to do my video so I don't have to interrupt. I know the folks is hungry. Let me just get this in there. Child, so I'm sitting here. My alarm goes off. Yes, 8 minutes is up. Let me go do my video. I get up from here to go take the bread out of the oven, but the bread is still sitting on the island. How I didn't even put it in the oven. So y'all might experience a quick pause because I was like, well, I can't make the people wait anymore. So let's go ahead and get into these topics. Y'all will probably hear my alarm go off. I'm gonna pause it real quick, get that bread out the oven, and then we're gonna move on from there. Except y'all say a prayer for me. I didn't set the alarm. Oh, child, it's been like a little bit of like a long day, a little bit. I hope I don't burn the bread up. Oh no, I did set it right. All right. First Housewives topic. Let's get into Miss Teresa Giudice. She had a lot to say, honey, about the cast of Roni. And that was a different alarm. I forgot about that one. The cast of Roni. And excuse me, y'all. She talks about possibly being a movie about her life. Let's get into it. Teresa Giudice took aim at the Real Housewives of New York City's cast abortion revelations. You know, when Aaron and Jenna were being open about their trauma that they went through, but behind that, the trauma they experienced behind that. And Raquel as well shared it on the after show that came up at the reunion when they were being open and transparent. Teresa took issue with that. Uh, Months after Jenna Lyons and Aaron Leachy opened up about their past abortions, the Real Housewives of New Jersey star suggested that she didn't agree with their decision to go public. She said, I've seen it. I mean, listen, drama sells. Now she's talking about getting into Roni. From the beginning, it was a little hard for me to just jump into it, but now I've been watching it, and I think people are starting to get into it. While Teresa applauded the cast for putting it out there, she was not a fan of their abortion stories. To me, I don't know, a mom of four girls, I don't think I would really want to advertise that I'm getting abortions. Well, they're not out here just saying they willy nilly just get. She said, I wouldn't want my kids to think that's okay. Hmm. I know that's a touchy subject, but to me, it's something private. I was just like, wow, I was taken aback by that. That statement to me doesn't suggest that you just think it's private. You don't think it's okay, period, to do. People have a right to their beliefs, or um, whatever they believe. They just shouldn't be able to speak for other people and their rights over their body. But anyway, so she took issue with that. She did not like the fact that they spoke about their abortions because she doesn't want her kids to think it's okay, I guess, to have them, nor, and she also thinks that it should be something that's private. So again, she was taken aback by that. As for the finale, she saw Brynn, what happened with Uba, her weaponizing her past SA. And Teresa says the whole thing, how that Brynn girl lied about Uba. And I love Uba because I'm really close with Chanel Ayan. I was like, wow, to lie about Ish like that. Then she talks about her other house. In addition to being close with Ayan, she says she loves Ashely Darby, uh, Angie. She's met Heather Gay. Uh, in Miami, Alexia and Larsa, and in the Housewives of Dubai, she loves Ayan and Caroline Stanberry. She also said that her and Meredith Marks, she likes Meredith because they both filmed for their kids' new reality show. Remember The Maid in Manhattan? Riley Burris, uh, Meredith's son, Teresa's daughter. She said our kids are coming out with a show soon, spring, summer. They're like charade joggers. So we filmed together, she explained. According to Teresa, she's sure that a movie will one day be made about her. But when it comes to which actress would play her, she couldn't think of anyone. I think I would play myself. There's not too many people that look like me. I know they're going to make a movie of my life one day. Then she says, Margaret is the cast member that has changed the most. Let's say Margaret. After I said something to her, she drastically changed. Child, Teresa. So they're gonna make a movie about her life. Child, who knows? Maybe they will. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Teresa and her opinions. Okay. Moving on, let's talk a little bit more about New York and Jessel. They are on the interview press, honey. They're trying to save these jobs. So Jessel just did an interview, and let's get in. There's a couple things she talked about real quick. So she was in an interview. She addressed Rebecca Minkoff's claim of wanting to join the series to boost her business post-COVID. She says that she don't think that what Rebecca, if she joined and she promoted her business, she doesn't think that's a bad thing. That shouldn't be the only reason, she said, but she definitely doesn't think that that's a bad thing. She also said, hold on, because she said she believes that Rebecca wasn't given a fair ride. She said, I feel like she wasn't given a safe space to be herself. I think she was being attacked by Bryn from day one. And you know, that immediately kind of puts you in a shell. Then she talked about, let's get into, hold on, I want to get into other stuff. She talks about Bryn's job. She says, I know that she works. I've met people that have worked with her, PR and marketing, kind of the same thing that I do, but she's a little bit more on the corporate side. Jessel was saying all this on Sirius XM's show, It's Me Tinks. Jessel said, up oh, child, hush. There's the bread, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm back and I didn't burn the bread. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. So she says that Bryn does what she does, but Bryn is a little more on the corporate side. She said, I don't understand why she's not fully embracing that career path. She seems to shy away. Then she said, looking back on a lunch she and Bryn filmed for the show, Jessel said that while her co-star was developing a startup dating app, she didn't seem to want to talk about it. It was a bit cagey. As for Bryn suggesting that she and Pavitt was not the love of her life, Jessel got into again how hurt she was. She said Bryn did apologize to Pavitt by DM rather than call or text, and he didn't see it right away. We talk about, okay, with Rebecca, I think I told her, she said, yeah, she didn't feel like she was given a safe space, and she would like Rebecca to come back. So she also talked about the whole Bryn of it all again. And she says, they asked her about Sai accusing Bryn of weaponizing her trauma to aid in the downfall of a friend. Jessel said it reached true. She said, I really don't think Bryn understood the weight of her words, and that is a powerful thing to say. And I'm certain that Sai didn't say that, without thinking it through, because it felt like a very, it's a direct accusation. Following the drama-filled finale, which resulted in the cast becoming estranged from Bryn, Jessel revealed she heard from Chanel Ayan and Dorinda Medley. Chanel Ayan was so upset. She wanted to go to the press. Like, she was so fired up. I had to walk her off a ledge. Chanel said to her, Uba says I can't talk to press, but I really want to. She's very protective of Uba. So Chanel was definitely invested. She said she saw Dorinda the previous week, and Dorinda was basically like, what is going on? Then she talked about Rihanna DM'd her for a second time and wanted to know, and said, I live for your glam. Can you introduce me to your makeup artist? Okay. She said, I was like, 100%. You would love her. Grace is incredible. So she introduced Rihanna to her makeup artist, and her makeup artist has gone to Rihanna's apartment and glammed her up twice. She said, so you're welcome, Rihanna. I said, okay, Jessel. All right. So Chanel and Uba are cousins, I believe, right? That's saying, so no wonder, of course, why Chanel was so upset. So Jessel had to talk her off a ledge. Seems like the housewives really love Chanel. Teresa, the article we read, she talked about how close she was to Teresa. Jessel loves her. I've heard other housewives talk about her. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, so I think that these New York housewives are out here doing these interviews, honey, because they want these jobs. I'm gonna tell you, I'm signed up to something called Viewer's Voice. Someone referred me or whatever. You can get referred, like the email link to sign up. And you know how they do those Q scores and the audience test for reality shows? They'll send out like surveys. I get those. And every time I will never forget. Y'all remember when Landon was on Southern Charm? That's how far back ago I watched it. I remember after her last season, before we knew it was her last season, we got a survey and it was like heavy on questions about her. Same thing happened with Potomac last season. Heavy on questions about Robin. And it would be like, it would have like Robin and Ashely's picture, like out of the two, who do you like the least? Who do you like the most? And it may have Ashely and Jessel out of the duo, like who do you like the least? Who do you like the most? Like it was questions like, if it would have a picture of a person, let's say Robin, if this person didn't come back, I would be more likely to watch, less likely to watch. So I got one of those today for Roni. So I did the little survey. I did my little. It was very like a lot of questions were Bryn heavy, seemed like. So just saying. All right, moving on. Last thing. Chow. This is according to TMZ. Real Housewife of Potomac, Ashely Darby, finalizes divorce. You heard that right, y'all? Finalizes. Ashely Darby is closing the book on her marriage to Michael. Because their divorce is now final, TMZ has learned. The Real Housewives of Potomac star's divorce became a done deal Monday, according to online court records. Ashely filed for divorce in November, a little more than 2 years after they separated. And as we first reported, they had a prenup. Michael previously told us their agreed settlement included sharing custody of their two sons, Dean and Dylan, and he said the settlement was amicable and fair. Ashely announced her split from Michael back in April 2022, explaining she and her businessman husband of nearly 8 years had decided to separate since they were in very different stages in their lives. The pending divorce was a hot button topic on RHOP for several seasons until Ashely finally followed through and filed the paperwork. Now she's going to need some new, this is according to TMZ, now she's going to need some new storylines, and it will be interesting to see how she navigates being a single mom. Now, for me personally, it wouldn't be interesting, but it may be interesting to someone else. Hey, to TMZ, whoever wrote the article. And that's okay too. I do think some people feel like she won't be brought back because now she doesn't have a storyline, but I could see them bringing her back to now talk about the divorce. Like single Ashely, fun Ashely, navigating motherhood. I'm stressed and this and that. I could see them bringing her back. Talk about it. But Ashely Darby is officially divorced from Michael butt grabbing Darby. But y'all want to see her come back and see her post Michael? I mean, I feel like we've seen it pretty much. It ain't stop her and Josh, and it ain't stop her during the Love Motel with Jessel and Shannon, Medora, and Luann. When is that coming out? I wonder. It ain't stop her from living her life like it's golden. So we shall see. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on Ashely finally being divorced. Let me know what y'all think about Jessel's interview and what y'all think about Teresa and her podcast episode. Love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. I'm about to go eat my chili. See ya.